Before we get started on today's video, I just want to ask you guys straight up, who do you want the Bucs to draft at pick number 15? Because today's show, we're going to be talking about a mock draft from Mel Kiper himself. He's got an interesting pick that we've actually talked about before, but I wanted to get your guys' opinion first. Who do you want the Bucs to draft at number 15? And with that being said, let's get on with today's video. What's going on, Bucs fans? You're watching Bucs Breakdown by Chat Sports. My name is Reid Bartkus. Wherever you're watching, whenever you're watching, hope you're having a great day. Like I said, today we are going to be talking about Mel Kiper's 2026 NFL mock draft, reacting to his selection for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at pick number 15. Now, before we get on to what Mel Kiper had to say and who he picked for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, just want to go through the list of our team needs. Now, these two are it's pretty self-explanatory. We need an edge rusher. We need a linebacker. You know, Al-Quadin Muhammad, he doesn't move the needle too much. He's a good addition, but we need some more guys in linebacker, edge rusher. We need some guys. I mean, anybody watching this video knows that's probably 1A, 1B in terms of what we should be looking at in the NFL draft. Now, number 3 here, these aren't really ranked, but I have it, closer to the top because, hey, tight end is a little bit of a need right now with Cade Otton re-signing, yes, but then you kind of get to a point where who's going to be that second guy because, Zac Robinson likes a little 12 personnel, so that's 2 tight ends. We might need another guy. That might be a little foreshadowing on today's video, but let's go on with Mel Kiper's mock draft. So we're going to go through all the picks, and obviously, pick number 1, he's got Fernando Mendoza going to the Las Vegas Raiders. Pretty self-explanatory. He's got David Bailey, the Texas Tech edge, going to the New York Jets. Arvell Reese, the Ohio State linebacker, going to the Cardinals. The Titans are taking Jeremiah Love. I think they're the only team left that needs a running back. Then you move on to Caleb Downs going to the Giants. Monroe Freeling from the University of Georgia going to Cleveland. Sonny Styles, unfortunately, our savior that I would love to have on this team. He tested out of our rankings in the combine, so he goes to Washington at number 7, and then his teammate Carnell Tate going to the Saints at number 8. Moving on to Ruben Bain with the Chiefs at 9. Mansour Delane, the cornerback out of LSU, going to the Cincinnati Bengals at number 10. Jordan Tyson going to the Dolphins, I should say the tanking Dolphins, at number 11. And then Jermon McCoy going to the Cowboys at number 12. Moving on to, yes, you see it on screen there, our pick. Francis Mauigoa going to the Rams. Spencer Fano going to the Ravens. And yes, Kenyon Sadiq is the choice that Mel Kiper has for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're going to get to him in a second. We'll talk all about him. But I just want to run through the rest of the mock draft just so you can see who he has taking after the Bucs. Now, Ty Simpson goes to the New York Jets. That's an interesting pick. Caden Proctor goes to the Detroit Lions at number 17. Number 18, the Vikings have Dylan Thieneman. Emmanuel McNeil-Warren goes to the Panthers at number 19. Number 20 for the Cowboys, C.J. Allen. I would love him, but we ended up going with Kenyon Sadiq in this mock draft for Mel Kiper. And then we got the Penn State guard going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Peter Woods from Clemson at number 22 to the Chargers. Max Ahinachor to the Eagles at number 23. Mekhi Lemon goes to the Cleveland Browns. I think that is a trade. I think he has trades in this, but I mean, Mekhi Lemon on the Browns, that's a good pick. Moving on to the Bears, they take Zion Young out of Mizzou. Avion Terrell, the corner out of Clemson, goes to the Buffalo Bills. Blake Miller from Clemson as well, going to the San Francisco 49ers at number 27. Almost to the end here, Christian Miller goes to the Texans at 28. And to round out the mock draft, Brandon Sissi goes to the Kansas City Chiefs at number 29. Keldrick Folk goes number 30 to the Dolphins. And Casey Concepcion goes to the runner-up New England Patriots. And Colton Hood goes to the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks at pick 32. Now, let's get back to what we care about, is Mr. Kenyon Sadiq, the tight end out of Oregon, 6'3", 245 pounds. The guy is a menace, and he looks like a bodyguard. But this is an interesting pick because we've talked about him. If you haven't seen my sneaky draft target video, we talked about him after the combine because the Bucs met with him. So that means they're interested in maybe taking a tight end. So they take Mel Kiper has the Bucs taking Kenyon Sadiq at pick number 15. And I mean, the guy is, pause, but like the guy is freaking huge, man. Like he is chiseled and had 560 yards, 11 yards averaged, 8 touchdowns, and 6 drops. I mean, if you're going to take a tight end at number 15, he is the guy to take. If you have watched any film on Kenyon Sadiq, the guy is really freaking good, man. He gets up to go and gets up the ball. Oh, my God, Reid. English. Goes up to get the ball. He's aggressive. He's fast. You can line him up on the outside. You line him up on the line in the slot. You can line him up anywhere. And he is a little bit shorter at 6'3", but that's probably the only weakness that he has right now. But Mel Kiper did have some stuff to say on Kenyon Sadiq and him going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, for the first time since he was drafted in 2014, Mike Evans won't be suiting up for the Buccaneers. The veteran wide receivers signed with the 49ers, and though Tampa Bay still has Emeka Egbuka, Chris Godwin, and Jalen McMillan, it is going to miss Mike Evans' 6'5" size downfield and in the red zone. Sadiq could fill some of that void. Defenses struggle to match up with him because of his 6'3" frame and 4.39 speed. And he has the explosive traits to go up and get 50-50 balls. Sure, the Bucs re-signed tight end Cade Otton, but new offense coordinator Zac Robinson, like I said, ran 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, 38.2% of the time in Atlanta last season, second most in the NFL. I'm like, a light bulb in my head. They had Charlie Warner and Kyle Pitts. Kenyon Sadiq would be Z-Rob's Kyle Pitts replacement. He ran that 2 tight end set, a lot of drags from Kyle Pitts. I've talked about Kyle Pitts on here. He has always diced up our defense. You get a guy like Kenyon Sadiq, he's going to fill that role in Zac Robinson's offense. And right now, our depth chart, it's fine. I don't hate it. I'm warming up to bringing back Cade Otton because he's good in the run game. He's a willing blocker, and he's a big target in the red zone. But, I mean, nothing after that. Like Payne Durham, yes, he's good in the run game as well. Devin Culp is, that athletic type of guy, like sort of like Kyle Pitts a little bit and Kenyon Sadiq, but he's still got a little ways to go. And, I mean, bringing back Saqiq, he's big special teams guy and good in the run game as well. But we need a guy like this. Are you kidding me? This is his RAS score from the scouting combine for Kenyon Sadiq. He's got a 4.39 40-yard dash at 241 pounds and 6'3". Like, yes, he's not huge, but we don't need him to be huge. We need someone to stretch the field and be that big play target for Baker Mayfield. And I feel like he could do that. Like, he's incredibly athletic and versatile, which allows him to get open in man coverage. I mean, if you set up this guy on either linebackers or edge rushers or outside linebackers in the play action game, like, he is such a mismatch, and he's so fast and explosive. And his only real weakness is in the blocking game, but we don't need him for that. We need him in that 2 tight end set. We'll have either Payne Durham or Cade Otton on the other side, and you draw up some plays to get this guy open because he is a very, very good tight end. And yes, he's a little bit smaller, but he can get up and go get those 50-50 balls. He could be a Mike Evans replacement. I saw a lot of people in the comment section talking about, hey, what if we got Kenyon Sadiq to replace that role that Mike Evans had of being that big body red zone target? He contorts his body just as well as Mike Evans has. And he is the only player I would take at number 15. The only offensive player I would take because we need edge rusher, we need linebacker, we need defense. But if he's there at 15 and the Bucs go ahead and get Kenyon Sadiq, I'm okay. He's the only offensive player that I would say, all right, That's fine. I agree with that because he is that good. Now, you tell me, would you be happy if the Bucs drafted Kenyon Sadiq? Because I know a lot of people are saying defense, defense, defense. That's all we got to think about. But if he's there at 15, man, I think so. So if you do, if you were happy with Kenyon Sadiq being drafted by the Bucs at number 15, like the video. If not, if you're like, I'd rather go with a Keldrick Folk or a Cassius Howell or somebody like that, comment why, comment who, let me know. I want to see what you guys have to say in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching to the end of today's video. I really appreciate it. We are moving on our way to 2,000 subscribers on this channel, which is absolutely crazy because we started at 52. So if you guys want more Bucs content, more Bucs videos for $0 completely free, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I will be here all off season to give you the best content possible. And if you want a little bit more extra content as well, you can follow us on IG, Bucs Breakdown IG. I post all of our shorts over there, maybe some extra content as well. So if you're looking for more of me and for more Bucs content, make sure to go follow us at Bucs Breakdown IG. And as always, fire the cannons.